Hello YouTube, we are back. Morning Lady Iceheart. In is Isisla Isis I sense an ominous presence. Heavy though our hearts may be, we must forge on in the name of those we have lost. Sid is right. We owe it to her to see the mission through. It's still active, all of it. Crikey, this place is like something out of my dreams. Isle sentinels don't seem to frequent this area. We should be safe here. Let's talk strategy, shall we? First of all, in the interest of efficiency, I suggest we make this place our base camp. We can coordinate the search for the Archbishop from here. I have no objections. Now that we stand in Isisla, I am struck by the vastness of the islet. We must needs to be methodical if we are to find our quarry. Good. Now, unless I'm mistaken, this used to be an airship landing, and a major one at that. And from what I know of the Algian design, there should be a terminal nearby that's linked to the Isle's operational heart. If we can find such terminal, we should be able to learn something of the Archbishop's whereabouts. Let's split up and look for it. Aye aye, Captain. Let's get to lurking. Get to lurking? Get to looking. This place is an engineer's playground. If I had the time, I'd be going over it with a bleeding magnifying glass. The Empire borrowed most of its technology from Algian relics. If we can find the terminal, I reckon we can operate it. Think that such a massive structure has been floating above our heads for all these millennia. It beggars belief. What ungodly vessels must the Algians have built to warrant so vast a landing? Alas, I have found naught of use. The terminal has long since ceased to function. Search for another. Ominous presence. To whom does it belong? Apparently I moved my analog. Machines are beyond my ken. I shall leave it to the others to find this terminal. The more concerned to me are the dragons that I sense nearby. Speak with Sid. Sid, I can't find the terminal. Oh. Nothing? Damn it. There's just this terminal, then. But it doesn't respond to anything I do. Any bright ideas, Wedge? Wedge? He was here just a moment ago. Oh, don't tell me he's wandered off. I'm sorry, Lily, but could you help me search for him? Absent-minded as he is, I worry that he strayed beyond the landing area and made friends with the local sentinels. I wasn't gonna comment because I knew the story, but yeah. Why was Wedge the only one we couldn't find? So, like, you knew something was going on. Everybody else was standing around, but Wedge was nowhere to be seen. God damn it, Wedge. Surveying destination. Oh! Wedge, are you alright? I'm fine, Chief. I just tripped, that's all. Fool of a Lothafel, what were you thinking coming here on your own? Death by overwork is one thing. Death by stupidity quite another. I'm sorry, Chief, but I think I found something. What is this? The wreck of a Sentinel. This is no wreck, Chief. She's still operational. It's a good whack. See? Blip. Initiating. Performing diagnosis. Blip. Diagnosis complete. To proceed, please agree to the terms and conditions of use. I suppose? Yes? Yes. Thank you. To register as user, please state your name. Lily Lovecraft. I'm Wedge, and that there is Lily. User registration complete. Welcome to Azazla, Master Wedge and Mistress Lily. I am Guidance Node GLI. I'm sorry, I promise to be more careful from now on. Greetings, Mistress Lily. Is there something you wish to know? That fool of a Lothafel, always making us worry. And he's already gone and named the node. Can you believe it? This isn't quite what I had in mind, but it might just serve. Wedge, bring the node this way, would you? There's something I'd like to try. Node, I need a status report on the facility. Billy, you have to do what the chief says. Yes, that's it. Good girl. Here we are. Not much of note. It appears someone recently reactivated Helix, which is this area. Likely the Archbishop. Reactivated, you say? By the Archbishop, I'd wager. I dare say he woke the place up when he used the Vanu's key. Are there any other people in the facility? If so, where? Let's see. On the flagship, that's the central aisle. We're seeing positive readings within the etherochemical research facility in the fractal continuum. And what have we here? Intruders detected in the gamma quadrant. Defense system engaged. Our Imperial friends, I suspect. Hope they enjoy the defense system. But what of the Archbishop and his cronies? What might offer an indication? Ah, how about this? Which area is currently consuming the most energy? Some are called tirade control inside the research facility. And what manner of place is that? It is, and I quote, a regulation facility for the warring tirade test subject. And that's all it says. The rest of the information is only accessible to users with consular privileges. I mislike the sound of this, which leads me to believe that it is indeed the place. I am inclined to agree with this, Stola. Whatever it is that the Archbishop seeks, it is like to be there. That settles it then. Let's find a way to cross over to the flagship. A few years back, Wedge decided he wanted a dog, and when we said no, he sulked for a bleeding month. Gilly's a good girl. Isn't she a good girl? Well, this node turned out to be rather more useful than I expected. What in the Fury's name is that thing? The Warring Tirade. I somehow doubt they are amenable to negotiations. The Warring Tirade puts me in mind of a tale from my childhood. It told of three gods locked in perpetual conflict. Greetings, Mistress Lily. Is there something you wish to know? Tell me how to reach the flagship. Tell me how to reach the etherochemical research facility. Nothing in particular, Gilly. Tell me how to reach the flagship. Requesting access to the etherochemical research facility. Access granted. Generating route. Route generated. Commencing guidance to chosen destination. Please be aware that the designated route may take you through restricted sectors and that the Isle's defense systems may attempt to terminate you. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, and you and your party assume all risk of danger or injury, including death, that may occur en route to our destination. Can the guidance node be trusted? I know not, but we have few other options. Let us see where it leads us. Lily, Estella, Estinian, we four shall proceed to the research facility. Sid, the Excelsior is our sole means of escape. Pray remain here and have her ready to depart at a moment's notice. Understood. We'll see that she's repaired and ready to fly. If anything happens, just let me know via Link Pearl. Be on your guard, my friends. The enemy could be anywhere. So the fun fact about Izislaw is there actually is no ether currents. They're only the quests, and they're all main quests, if I remember right. Like, you literally can't miss it to fly here. You just progress the story and you fly at the end of a certain point of the story. Which is kind of cool. You don't have to go out of your way to fly here, especially because this place would be really hard, I feel, to find, because I get lost in this place. And this place just is like, it looks the same to me. Doesn't help anything. Mayhap the note has further instructions for us. We have scarce begun, and already it leads us to a dead end. If I am not mistaken, this is some manner of teleportation device. You are currently within the Alpha Quadrant. First, you must use the nearby matter conduit to travel to the Beta Quadrant. Please wait a moment while I activate it. And this is also why, because there's just teleporters that fling you to another one. Well, we're either going to teleport or we're going to be turned into a fly. The matter conduit appears to operate on the same principle as the Aetherites. How remarkable that it should still function after all this time. That node is not what it seems. From amidst the metal I sense the gaze of a living being. Have care around it. Are you certain it is wise to trust this orb with our lives? Probably not, but you know. According to my records, this conduit was last serviced approximately 5,400 years, 6 months, 11 days, 7 hours, and 13 minutes ago. That it should function without mayhap may be described as a miracle. Resuming guidance to the Etherochemical Research Facility, please follow me. This sector, the Beta Quadrant, is home to laboratories which produce chimerical lifeforms for both military and household applications. Our facility has been awarded 3-star certification for compliance with ASO 30001. The good behavior of the creatures born here is guaranteed. Please be warned, however, that millennia of neglect may have had an adverse effect on their disposition. For your own safety, please refrain from approaching the creatures. Not like I was gonna go say hi. Intentionally, anyway. Don't shoot me in the ass, please. Don't appreciate being shot in the ass. This is one that always gets me confused because there's like different ways to go here, and it's like a fucking maze. My brain just doesn't process this map. Because there's like multiple ways to go. And I think every time I do this, I go the opposite way I did the time before. Oh. There's a field boss here. The fucking looks like I'm almost an Imperial. Interesting. Corpse flower. The orb is beginning to try my patience. The area teems with chimerical creatures. Be on your guard. Algians did not respect life. Brilliant as they were, I cannot bring myself to respect them. Unable to activate matter conduit. Energy shortage detected. Identifying cause. Cause identified. Unauthorized siphoning of energy by chimerical creatures. Location. The recombination labs. And the biomass incubation complex. Time is short. Let us split up and eliminate the culprits. Lily, pray dispatch the creatures at the recombination lab. The rest of us shall sweep the incubation complex. Take care and return hither when you are done. I like how there's 4 of us, and I get 1 and they get 1. Like, excuse me? Why are we not going 2 and 2? Especially because Istola can either be DPS or like healer usually. Alphino can be DPS or healer, and then you have like heavy duty hitter, DPS in Estinian, and then Warrior of Light. Doesn't matter what you are, you're considered like the strong one. So should be like Alphino and me, and Istola and Estinian. No, though. Me by myself. Always by myself. Motherfuckers. I'm done. Right, Chimera. Keep your dragon's breath to yourself, bitch. Actually impressed she ignored me. Hey, Rick. Also, just to verify, see that symbol? There's like the passive one, then there's the aggressive one, and then there's that like circle biohazard like one. That's the significance of like a field boss. Which means that one hits harder than a level 60 would, and they're like a lot of health, that kind of thing. But a lot of times, I think a lot of them will give something, like a minion or something, or has the chance to. Doesn't you get it? I don't know. I don't know if it's a guarantee for a lot of them. But I do know that like some of them do. They give you something anyway. Maybe even if it's just like an achievement related to it. Machines are not to be trusted, least of all those that can think. Alphino has come far. Master Louisoix would be proud. While facing the chimerical creatures, I had a moment of inspiration. I feel I have attained a better affinity with arcane entities. Energy restored to the conduit. Please wait a moment while I activate it. Beep boop boop. Onward to the Gamma Quadrant. And poof. Well, looky looky. The Guardians managed to land. Repairs on this vessel appear to be well underway. I doubt that they will leave any time soon. However, nay. They will remain here long after they have stripped the Isle of all its secrets. Whether or not they mean to linger, their presence here and now is an unwelcome complication. Indeed. Let us avoid confrontation unless absolutely needful. Agreed. Was that what, the, like, third one? Yes, it was. Close encounters of the sixth kind. Intruders detected in force in this quadrant. It is recommended that you avoid confrontation where possible. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risk of damages or injury, including death, that you may sustain in the course of guidance. Please follow me to the next matter conduit. It leads to the Dental Quadrant, where the facility's greatest achievement is located. The Red Knot Landing. I also hate to ever change this area until you can fly here, because you have to go through all of the teleporters to get back where you need to be. So when you sit down to do this area, I highly recommend it to do it all at once. The 6th Legion has long been favored of Emperor Varus. It is the iron fist with which he crushes uprisings. These soldiers bear the sigil of the 6th Legion, ordinarily deployed within Isambard. They're certainly a long way from home. Oh, I didn't want to talk to you again. Wait, something is afoot.
Our objective lies at the heart of the Isle. The 3rd will remain to guard the ship, while the 2nd patrols the perimeter and eliminates any threats. The 1st will come with me to secure the research facility. Let no man doubt the import of our mission. The Allagans found a means to capture icons alive, and their knowledge lies hid upon this isle. If we can but acquire it, we would be able to prevent the beings from returning to plague us, thus ending the cycle of rebirth. I need not remind you that success will raise our Legion high in the Emperor's regard. Yet, by the same token, his Radiance does not tolerate failure. That is all. All troops, prepare for deployment!
So that is their purpose.
To think that the knowledge used to bind no less a being than Bahamut sleeps here.
Imprisoning a primal in such a manner would represent an effective means to halt the cycle of summoning, were it not for the grave and obvious risks.
Indeed. We need but refer to past experience, that of Bahamut's calamitous return, to see why this is not the solution we seek.
Held in duress, a primal will continue to nurse its hatred for mankind. And when it inevitably breaks free, its rage will be beyond quelling.
Whatever folly the Garleans mean to commit, they can wait. We must remain focused on our task.
Yes, of course. It would not be polite to keep the Archbishop waiting.
Although they're going to the research facility as well, so... I mean... likely we're just gonna stay high anyway. You see nothing? You see absolutely nothing. There's not a way up here. It's not. So I guess through the camp it is. Castrum Solus. Motherfuckers have been here like barely any section, and you've already employed a castrum up here. What the fuck? That you have survived to this point is a defiance of possibility, but it appears the danger is not yet past. Beep boop. Warning, intruders approaching. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed. Nick. We have company. Even more. To arms!
That would explain my men's silence. We meet again. And this time, we will not be interrupted.
Alligators. Oh.
Come! Show me your power, champions of Eorzea!
Caius was better. And I kicked his ass too. Come on, Icon Slayer. Impress me.
I shall make it quick.
Surely you can do better than that. I mean, you haven't really hurt me yet, so I don't know what you're talking shit about, but let's aid you. Hey, what is this? You're cheating. Not but toy soldiers to knock down.
So it comes to this.
Obsidian Carbuncle, come. Leave the rank and file to us. Focus on the Legatus. Alright, bitch. You need air support now? You can't do this by yourself? You really are a bitch. We can do this again.
I had heard the tales of your strength, warrior of light. And now that I have experienced it firsthand, Van Baelsar's defeat seems less inexplicable. You are a formidable foe, and I have thoroughly enjoyed our time together. Alas, all good things must come to an end. Allagan's secrets await, and there is no profit to be had in remaining here.
Scared of being killed? Bitch!
Keep them occupied.
Keep them occupied so I can escape like a little bitch.
Coward.
Exactly.
It would seem we have no choice.
You must continue on. We will hold them here.
Take the eye. It should still hold enough energy to be of use to you. I shall join you as soon as I am able.
Thanks, Justinian.
Enough talk! Make haste and stop the Archbishop!
Come on, Node. Oh. We got places to be. Welcome to the Delta Quadrant, where methods are developed for mastering dragons. To this day, the sector is home to live specimens brought over from the southern continent of Residia, truly a testament to the greatness of the Algian Empire. I regret to inform you that the matter conduit leading to the flagship is no longer functioning. According to my records, it was destroyed by a dragon which broke free of its restraints when they failed approximately 2,369 years, 1 month, 24 days, 7 hours, and 4 minutes ago. Please find an alternate route to the Etherochemical Research Facility. The Algian Research Council apologizes for any inconvenience caused. So thy journey hath led thee to this cursed place. Canst thou hear it, mortal? The ceaseless keening of my kindred, steeped in 5,000 years of suffering? Long before the Ishgardians and their base betrayal, there lived still more wicked men whose ambition knew no bounds. Fearful of our might and covetous of our power, they devised a means to enslave dragonkind. Their vile misdeeds did set in motion a train of events whose repercussions are felt this day. Beyond thou wilt find one of my first brood. Hark thou unto her words, partake thou of her pain. Think thou upon the suffering that the conflict betwixt our kinds hath begot. Yep. Leave me be. Be gone, the beast. See ya. Could be wrong, but I think this is her. Great Worm is being held in a manner of restraint. Who cometh to this forsake? I missed it. I forgot that it wasn't going to be voiced properly. Tiamat, my child. Father? Can it truly be you? None other. My form is such that I may journey with Heidelin's chosen. A mortal who desireth to end the war between man and dragon. Millennia have passed since I was brought low by the men of Algia. To think that war rages still between our kinds. Hearken to my tale, child of man. I am Tiamat of Midgarsomar's first brood. In a time before time, my father did come to this star, bearing 7 eggs.
From these eggs did my children hatch. And once they were full grown, they took wing and spread across all the lands of Heidelin.
Together with my brood brother Bahamut, I journeyed south. Together we brought forth innumerable. We abided in peace, and all was well, until the men of Alga came, some 5,000 years since. They slaughtered my children in droves, and took from me my beloved Bahamut. 'Twas then, when I had fallen into the depths of despair, that black-robed men came unto me, Asians. They offered to resurrect Bahamut through their dark arts, and I, in my grief, accepted a decision which I shall regret unto my dying breath. For what they brought back was a mockery of my beloved. Worse, the Asians gifted his murderers the means to entrap him. Know this, child of man, the beings they call gods are but specters of thy mind's creation, given form at a great cost to Heidelin. Many such beings yet slumber across the land, brought to heel by the selfsame empire that bound me. They must not be released into the world. If thou wouldest end the conflict, vanquish thee the Asians, and deliver the weak of will from the bonds of their dark influence. It hath been 5,000 years, my child. Wilt thou not forgive thyself? Release of death is denied me here, yet I desire not freedom. Nay, father, I shall live with my regret until the world itself has ceased to be. Such is my just punishment for consorting with darkness, for calling forth a loathsome and lamentable creature, which blackened my beloved memory. Final crystal is glowing again.
Warrior of light, beloved daughter, the light abideth within thy heart again. Full valiantly didst thou overcome thy many trials, but glory not in thy success. For the servants of darkness are ever close at hand. Receive of me my blessing once more, and go forth to shine thy light on all creation.
Thou hast broken down the wall I built around thee, and partaken of thy mistress's blessing once more. Strong art thou, mortal, stronger than any other of thy kind. Having looked upon thy deeds, I am convinced thou art worthy to bear her light. The Covenant bound me to thee, but 'twould seem our fates were mingled from the first. Though I will not fight thy battles, I will yet lend thee my wings. Come, mortal. We go to cast out the darkness.
And that's why you get fight guaranteed, because it's required for the story. You can now ride Midgard Somewhere. And it is also a mount, story-wise mount. So you can actually summon and use him as a regular flying mount anywhere. Not just here. Heavensward. Welcome to the flagship, Mistress Lily. You are almost at your destination. Beep boop. Warning, intruders detected in the vicinity. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed. Warning, intruders approaching. That's what I thought. Area secured. Lifting access restriction to the etherochemical research facility. Restriction lifted. You may enter the facility at your leisure. Ending guidance. Unknown energy source detected within the etherochemical research facility. Please exercise caution. I am pleased to have been of service to you, Mistress Lily. Please send my regards to Master Wedge. Deactivating. Bloop. Scions. Go in. We got a dungeon to clear. Let's go. Onward. Let's get it. Next. No. Leave them alone. stunned me in the middle of the attack. Ew. Enough!
I will crush you underfoot! Savages.
No sooner do I clear this rabble. Let's get this over with.
In the name of the Emperor!
Hello, Legatus. So nice to see you again.
There is nowhere to run! Enough! In the name of the Emperor! In the name of the Emperor! Enough!
The reputation is well deserved. Very well. Let us try something different.
Can you withstand this?
Probably.
In the name of the... well. In the name of the Emperor!
The day is yours. We will meet again. Little bitch ran away again. Making a habit of being a little bitch and running. Move to the bioweapon research. Pre-cultured biomass. Fear me. Hey, bioculture node. What do you suppose are in those tanks? Monstrosities. Definitely monstrosities. Something's going on, I just can't see it. So that's a fight. Again! Again! Ugh, not more abominations. Again! Again! Intruders. More! 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 Commencing bioweapon assessment. Engaging anti-cobra mode. Testing complete. Weighing of the heart. Transconfiguration. Now. You're not gonna petrify me. Nice try though, buddy. Anti-Naga mode. Engaging anti-Cobra mode. Holy shit. Well then. I don't know what just happened there. I don't know what that mechanic was, but I survived it. Conjurer needs to get their ass moving and get them back up into the game. They got the Lancer back up. Yeah, they got them both up. I don't know what that mechanic was, but I barely survived it. Upside, I did survive it though, so. Thought at first maybe it was something we all had to be on there, but I think they just needed to get the fuck off of it. I don't think it hit the Conjurer. It just hit us, so. That damn near almost killed me. What could that illuminated place be? Look at the clones! They look like they're Algian. Just like the Crystal Tower. Again. See you guys on the flip side. On the flip side. It's like the AI can't get on the left. They always stop right before the lift, and then they just appear when you get down there. We have mapped the facility.
The champion of Hydaelyn.
Tell me, why do you despise the primals so? They are the embodiment of mortal will, of mortal desire. Plainly, you desire a foe to despise, and 'tis well that you do, for it is from the vortex of ceaseless conflict that Lord Zodiac shall be reborn.
Through the joining, the world shall become whole again. Then all shall be as once it was, as it should ever have remained.
For the glory of Lord Zodiac.
Your meddling ends here and now, warrior of light.
Does it though? Does it? Let's go, bitches. Been a bit since I had to deal with you, La Habrea. Go again.
Darkness shall consume light. Mortal scum!
Know your place. Chaos shall reign forevermore.
Your light shall burn no more.
That's it though. That's it.
Such strength, it defies all reason.
No, I will not be bested by the likes of them. La Habrea, it is time.
Very well. Let us show these mortals the true power of the Echo. The power to break down the barriers of existence.
I am become you.
And we are become one.
Okay, asses, let's go.
Render up your souls, that Lord Zodiac might be reborn.
Apparently I learned a skill called Onslaught. Don't know what that is. It looked like it had an AoE, so I wanted to back up and make sure it didn't hit the AI. Damn it, I didn't get out of the way. No. I had an issue with this too. This fight. It's because it's like, you gotta bank on the fact that, you're quick enough to get through it. I think I had burning chains on me too. Wrong button. Peace, motherfucker. Get fucked. Defeated Ascian Prime.
That she might regain the blessing of light I had foreseen. But she has grown so strong in it as to deny us our power.
Let us withdraw, La Habrea. That power remains to us, at least. Impossible! Ah!
Get fucked, ass!
So, you harness the eye's power. A pity you spent it all. What will you do now, hero?
So, not even the vaunted warrior of light can unmake an Ascian without relying upon mortal contrivances.
You?
In the distant past, King Thordan and his Knights 12 fought and defeated Nidhogg. Though the victory cost them dear, they were rewarded with a great prize, the Dread Worm's Eyes, both of which have since been held in the Holy Sea's safekeeping. The eye you possess was Nidhogg's left, and long has it served as a source of the Azure Dragoon's might. As for its twin, it has lain here, joined to the person of Haldreth, the first Azure Dragoon. For though he learned to harness its power, he was ultimately consumed by it. Even in death, his body decays not. A pitiful end for a fabled hero. My Ascian friend, long have you and your kind sown the seeds of chaos by teaching mortals the secrets of summoning. But if you assumed that we would meekly serve as your pawns, then you are gravely mistaken.
You would raise a hand against us?
By taking unto my flesh the soul of the legendary King Thordan, I can become a god!
A god who knows not cessation, whose being is sustained by a millennium of fervent prayer, and the eye's nigh bottomless reservoir of ether.
What?
Your contempt for man has proven your undoing, Ascian. For my first act as God King, I do hereby sentence you to die!
Get fucked, La Habrea!
God gods feed upon ether. It matters not what form that ether takes. Ascian souls are no exception. With this power, I shall put an end to 1,000 years of conflict. Be they sown by Ascian, dragon, or primal, wheresoever the seeds of chaos threaten to quicken, I shall excise them with my divine blade and bring order to the world. I have become that which you abhor, warrior of light. If you would take issue with my godhood, I shall answer you with my blade.
Oh, I take issue with it, bitch. Take a lot of issue with it, motherfucker. Gonna put up the chat cover, and we're gonna join, and hopefully it won't take us too long to get one. And just, you know, wait for our trial. I may pause because it could take at least 5 minutes. It's funny. I've learned that healer and tank definitely don't have to queue nearly as long as DPS does when it comes to these kind of things. But just for the sake, because I know this is gonna be, well, no, maybe not. But either way, I'll pause. I'll be back once dings. We got a ding. We got a ding. Let's go.
Brothers, the time has come to call upon the true power of the Heavensward.
King gonna be Thordon. That's what somebody just said in chat.
Fight me if you will, warrior of light. I care not. All who stand against me will be destroyed, be they servants of the darkness or the light. By my blessing shall all men be sanctified, and an endless era of peace begin. Vice and conflict shall cease to be. You reject my divinity, yet what have you to offer my people in its stead? Bitter truth? Virtuous suffering? No matter. If you believe your cause just, I call upon you to defend it with your life.
Time to do it. No eye for you, bitch. He got fucked up almost immediately. Ah, I got you. Orden's back.
I shall bury you when you're ready.
Get fucked. Enjoy being the doom of a man, Lily.
How can this be? A millennium of prayer and the Eye's power combined, and still you stand. Who? What are you?
I'm a warrior, bitch. That's what I am. I figured everybody would be out, so no player combination for them. Oh, I received 3. I guess probably because they saw me watching the cutscene, like, this is a new player.
It is over then. I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it. But knowing you, there was little chance of that. Twould seem the Eye has served you well. Its twin. At long last. All that remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
Thou hadst done well to resist mine influence, bathed in my power and blood as thou wert. Alas, in thine anticipation of comfort, thou hast lowered thy guard. Keening of my fallen kindred, their smoldering desire for vengeance. Mine eyes have partaken of 1,000 years of pain, a pain which I shall bestow upon thee. Drink deep of my rage, mortal, and become me! Justinian! Justinian!
Nidhogg, my child. What hath thy fury made of thee? Let us away, servant of Hydaelyn.
Chief! Over there! Oi! Ha ha! Gods damn it, you always have to cut it so bloody close.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
It would seem she has done it again.
Was there ever any doubt? Let us return to Ishgard. Our friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome, and welcome back their champion.
Where is Estinian?
Let the eyes consume him. Which means Nidhogg is back. So much for victory.
I dare say you are the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonback. This scene shall be remembered for 1,000 years to come.
As we had feared, the Archbishop summoned the soul of King Thordan into himself, and thence became a primal.
But he and his knights are no more, thanks to the Warrior of Light.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
Whom do I have the pleasure?
I am Midgard Sommer. I have journeyed with Hydaelyn's champion and observed her deeds in the conflict between man and dragon. Tell me, children of Thordan, do you desire peace?
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against dragonkind, even against our own. Would that we could undo these wrongs, but we cannot. Be that as it may, the future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more. I doubt not that it will require much effort and perseverance, but 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
I shall remember thy words. Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on. His unbridled rage hath claimed for its vessel the one thou callest the Azure Dragoon.
Astinian.
Doubt not but that Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long, nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
Come what may, we will never cease to believe. Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
1,000-year war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue. Entrust unto them thy hopes and dreams, that peace may reign again, and forevermore.
Let all here present attest that Sir Emmerich, acting on behalf of the Archbishop, has appended his signature. I do hereby declare that from this day forth, the Holy See of Ishgard shall once more be counted a member of the Eorzean Alliance. Let our nations move forward as one and stand united against the Garlean Empire.
Well, we're getting there.
For the future of Eorzea.
For the future of Eorzea!
There you are. A noble monument to a noble soul.
That's fun.
From here, Lord Orshafon can watch over all of Ishgard.
It has been a long and arduous journey, and we have lost much and more along the way. Yet come what may, we must stay true to our purpose and press on.
That's right, you two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions. Which means we're going to need money! And lots of it!
We need money and lots of it.
So ends a glorious chapter in their tale. However, tumultuous days yet lie ahead for Ishgard. After 1,000 years under the yoke of the Church, the people take their first tentative steps into the unknown. And though they spy a glimmer of peace upon the horizon, Nidhogg's vengeful shadow yet remains to darken the way. Be that as it may, so long as the young commander of the Temple Knights and his heroic companions are there to guide them, the people may hold fast to hope. The hope that one day, true peace will return to Ishgard, and that man and dragon may live in harmony once more. Let the deeds writ herein never be forgot, that they may inspire generations yet unborn to strive ever heavensward.
We have credits. So now we've beaten the expansion, the first expansion's like base game.
Children of the land, do you hear echoes of truths that once rang clear? Two souls intertwined, one true love they did find, bringing land and heavens near. But flames that burn full bright soon fell dark. Memories dimmed by shadowed hearts. In the waxing gloom did wane the lover's moon, watching as their worlds drift apart. One soul's cry, a passion welling within. Sacrifice, a final plea to her kin. Yet this bond of hope by treachery was broke, scattering her words to the wind.
I don't think I've ever actually listened to this.
Swelling over long seas of blood are a song, and death an afterthought to those who fight for naught. Lying
So I personally really like this, but I mean, it depends on what you like and what you don't like. So I mean, I can get why some people might not. But this one, it's just, you just lose more and more people. It's like, what the fuck? And they do credits after like everything. But I don't know. I think this game, for an MMO especially, they put a lot of effort into the people and everything. Because usually you get like something like this and it's like, okay, whatever. But like the story is really well done. Be that way. I'm trying to load something up. Did it load on my other monitor? I think it did. I'm gonna load something up on my computer in the background while I wait through the credits. I don't have a ton to say about the credits per se. But it's being rude. They only have one of my monitors actually visible to me when I record from my PlayStation, so I didn't see that it loaded in the other one. This will be my last recording for a bit. I have some things to do. I am gonna get through the majority of this. because I think ending at the credits and everything is the perfect, like, before we progress into post-game, post-patch, whatever you want to call it, stuff. But yeah, as you can see, you can kind of guess where some of post-patch is going to be, considering we have Nidhogg out there now again. Yay! So much yay! And like I said, I think I did this when we hit the other ending. I could have ended, or I could have like skipped the credits because technically we've seen credits, but we haven't seen the Heavens Reborn credits. So as per what I always do, I do want to show the credits. You never know when there's new things, because I know that like they changed voice actors at some point, and so on and so forth. So I don't want to just, you know, be like, well, only the people that worked on A Realm Reborn get, you know, their spotlight. At a certain point, and I'm not sure which one. If you watched Withering Waves, if you remember Encore, Ataru's voice actress is Encore's voice actress. But I don't remember if it's like the first one, if it's by Heavensward. And special thanks to all the Final Fantasy players. Voice cast updated. In 2023 it says? Is that what it said? I know that like when it first came out there was different voice actors and stuff. And I did hear about the changes.
So Lahabrea and Igaeorm have fallen. Bested by mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth Rejoining. That they should be so complacent. And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences. Without intervention, the balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing our mission in jeopardy. Hydaelyn's champion has grown too strong. Her might encroaches upon the realm of gods. Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray. Warrior of Darkness.
Now we have even more shit to deal with. Yay! Not that we know about that yet, but yay!
Remind me, why is there no rest for the righteous?
Because they care, Master Garland.
Heard of there's ain't no rest for the wicked, but I've not heard of there ain't no rest for the righteous.
Ah, of all the things they could have picked to play with, that's not a toy, you bloody fools, it's a primal!
Yet another thing. And spires of deception crumble to dust, to lay bare truths long concealed. Beyond shimmering shadow lieth shimmering light. After long years of estranglement, Ishgard rejoins her sister nations in the alliance. Words cannot well express my joy. None of this would have been possible without you, my friend. Change is coming to Eorzea, though it will inevitably bring with it a measure of upheaval. With hard work, peace and prosperity are sure to follow. And yet, even as we look forward to the coming of a new age, we must needs be wary of old threats. The lords of Garlemald have not relinquished their claim upon Eorzea, and we shall be forced to contend with them again ere long. And then there is the matter of our comrade Estinian, claimed body and soul by Nidhogg. If there is a way to rescue him, we must find it. Suffice it to say, the path ahead holds no shortage of challenges, but together we shall overcome them. An uncertain future. We'll click this, and then we'll end around here. Gratuitous timing as always, Lily. Toucher was about to brief me on a search for our missing comrades. If you'd be so kind then. Absolutely, you'll be pleased to hear that Riel and his men have been making excellent progress. You remember how Limian helped me to escape the Crystal Braves in Limsa Lumensa, only to then disappear? Well, according to Riel, she crept aboard a ship bound for Radz Aton, where she's been hiding ever since. He assures me that it won't be long before we're reunited. As for Ida and Papa Limo, the remains of their link pearls have been found, and in Pearl Lane of all places. Riel thinks they must have disposed of them after escaping from the Royal Promenade. Yes, that would make sense. They could not risk being eavesdropped upon by our betrayers. We're all but certain they fled the city shortly after, though we still don't have a clue where they went. I see. And what of Thancred and Minfilia? I'm afraid I have nothing new to share about those two, but it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is we've enlisted the services of a Charlian scholar, one of the students of Baldessian, to aid in the search. who should be arriving any day now. One of the students, you say? I should very much like to meet this scholar, if time permits. But first we must attend to a more pressing matter. Sir Emmerich has summoned the two of us for a private audience. The messenger did not specify what he wished to discuss, only that it was urgent. Assuming you have no objections, Lily, I suggest we proceed to the congregation forthwith. And mayhap we can meet with the scholar afterwards. Agreed? Yeah, sure. In that case, I think I'll return to the Forgotten Knight for now. Things are liable to fall apart if I'm gone too long, you know? With that, we have our point of future. But I think this is where we end. As soon as we get back in control. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one where we continue more of Heavensward post-patch, post-game stuff. We're making good progress.